costume using 2 iPads and a FaceTime chat to through my stuff. So people really seem to like that costume. So the next year, this was my idea.
Rocket scientist Mark Rover is back.
NASA engineer has a brand new high-tech
Designed Mars rover. And for Halloween, Mark Rover has created something else out of this world.
So basically the way it works is you would download a free app called Digital Does and play an animation for your costume. Then you would match it up with the corresponding shirt that had a hole in it. And that video did even better than the first one. So for this year, I'm going to spend the next 2 minutes going through 17 awesome costume ideas so you don't have to show up to your Halloween party looking like this. Banana! What? Am I right? No? Okay. For starters, last year you had to cut the hole in the shirt and duct tape your mobile device to the back. But this year, all the Digital Does shirts come with a secure pocket that can hold any size Apple or Android mobile device. So we kept all the best designs from last year, including, of course, my favorite, the friggin' Haunted Mansion picture frame, like from Scooby-Doo. But we also added some really cool new designs as well. We've also totally redesigned the iPhone. Now it can fit any size mobile device, and you just slip it over your head, and you put on your favorite shirt, or take it to the next level with a little bit of red paint. We also had the really cool zipper iPhone. Because I genuinely love creating stuff like this, 3 months ago I actually quit my job at NASA. As a result, I was able to work with my buddy Jeremy on making some of the animations this year, like this one, Street Deck. So you show up to a party like this, and then your buddy sticks his hand through your back like this. So what's really cool about that is it's actually activated by the accelerometer in your mobile device. So as soon as your buddy touches your back and you thrust your chest forward, the animation plays. And as my buddy Rahat shows here, people become uncomfortable when they see your beat card. We made some really cool designs like this beating heart suit. We also came up with a way to make super high resolution prints so you get really freaky things like this. This. Everybody wants clowns. This. Just be careful if you're underwear in the park because random people might not understand. So this year, spend 30 seconds prepping your costume and still dominate the party like it's no big deal. Jeans and a t-shirt. Or go with any one of these awesome ideas. Just not this one. Hey, what's that? Or what's a banana doing eating an apple? This should be a banana. What? So finally, one awesome and totally free idea is to play the eyeball video from the app on 2 iPads and then put them in some windows in your house on Halloween night. Or put them in the back window of your car to watch the other drivers freak out. So you can
But graceful swimming is about the only thing they have in common with horses. They mostly hide themselves underwater, with just their protruding nostrils and eyes visible above the surface. These deceivingly gentle water giants are straight up dangerous, though. They are widely known to attack more humans than any other African animal out there, and most times without any warning. Looking at how they can match a human's speed on land for a shorter distance, chances are if one of these beasts sets their sights on you, you are dead meat. During cooler nights, you can spot them on the riverbanks, and when you do, make sure you keep your distance. Hippos are commonly found in eastern Africa, in countries such as Tanzania and Mozambique, and visitors can view them from a safe distance in a safari car. Just know that hippos have been known to attack without warning, and have obliterated entire trucks in order to get their point across. Number 7. Box jellyfish. These box jellyfish are often found floating, or should we say sprinting, at speeds of up to 5 miles per hour in the Indo-Pacific waters. You wouldn't believe it, but these transparent, almost invisible creatures are considered to be one of the most venomous marine animals on the planet. Their box-like frames hold up to 15 tentacles at the corners, with each growing up to at least 10 feet long. These tentacles are all lined with thousands of stinging cells that are known as nematocysts. These are filled with toxins that attack the heart, nervous system, and skin cells all at the same time. While the cure to this does not exist, the venom is so potent and lethal that many human victims have been known to fall into shock and drown or die of heart failure before reaching the shore. Even if you are experience severe pain for weeks after the attacks, and horrible scars from the jellyfish's tentacles may still remain on the skin. Number 6. Komodo dragon. The name dragon should be more than enough to instill fear in a person. Add that to the fact that this creature will eat absolutely anything, and it's a lethal combination. Professionals say that these animals in the wild would not hesitate to kill and then feed on a human. Their bite also contains a strain of bacteria that is extremely dangerous to both animals and humans. These creatures are incredible hunters and have a tendency to wait for their prey to approach. During this time, the Komodo dragon storms, tears their throat out, and withdraws as the prey bleeds out. Deaths is low, but it could be due to the fact that they only need to feed once a month, plus their contact with humans is pretty limited. They can be found in the wild on the islands of Gili Montagne, Gili Dasami, Rincha, Komodo, and Flores. Number 5. Golden poison dart frog. The poison darts are a large, diverse group of brightly colored frogs, of which only a couple of species are specifically dangerous to humans. The most deadly among them are the golden poison darts that live in the small range of rainforests along Colombia's Pacific coast and grow to around 2 inches long, which for comparison is roughly the size of a paperclip. The poison it excretes is known as batrachotoxin and is so potent that there's enough poison in one frog to kill 10 adult men. Only 2 micrograms are needed to kill a single person. But what makes this tiny creature particularly dangerous is that its poison glands are located beneath its skin, meaning a mere touch could mean potential death. It makes perfect sense that the indigenous Embera people have dipped the tips of their blow darts in the frog's toxin for centuries, which they use for hunting. Unfortunately, deforestation has landed the frog on several endangered lists. But even if you do spot it while on a trek in the woods, don't go reaching for it. Number 4. Polar bears. They look adorable and cuddly, particularly when they are babies. But don't be deceived. Polar bears are in fact vicious predators. They have been graced with a range of features that aid them in this instance, including webbed toes for smooth walking on ice, incredibly great camouflage, non-retractable claws, and huge forepaws that work as paddles when swimming. They mostly feed on seals, although these carnivores will eat about anything, including humans. They have no predators and apparently aren't scared of anything or anyone, which makes them both lethal and bold. Polar bears can be found throughout the Arctic, from Canada to Norway, and in some parts of the U.S. If you wish to see these creatures in their natural habitat, make sure to join a guided trip where you can stay safe and sound